0 to 100 with the boost mode.
This is the all-new 2025 Mini Cooper JCW. JCW is the most performance division of the Mini Cooper, and I'm going to check out how superior is from the regular Mini Cooper. All my Flywheelers, welcome to Flywheel. JCW is John Cooper Works, and they have been associated with Mini from very long time. They made the Mini as a sporty machine when the Mini was the small Mini. Later, when BMW took over, it was associated with JCW for tuning the new Mini, but they acquired it later. There's a history behind it, which is interesting. Check it out. With the JCW, there are only slight aesthetic changes came into the normal Mini. One is on the grille. There is a checkered flag element. There is a new JCW logo here. Here all the different mesh grill has been given. And over here you can see that graphics, which is again a Mini Cooper JCW element, which has been followed with the double tone. In this case, it's a white and red. Headlight all remains the same, but some elements like the air vent and the scoops are actually an add-on for the JCW. I find it more sportier than the regular one. How do you find it? Let me know. Physical change on this new JCW compared to the regular Mini is behind me, the door handle. In the new Mini, it's a flush door handle, but the JCW, they retain the regular physical handle. I don't know the reason, but it's really good than the other one. The 17-inch alloy wheel, which is JCW spec, but there is an option for 18 without any extra cost. And dual tone, as you mentioned, and the skirting you can see it's a different from the regular Mini. And all over it, you can feel that Mini Cooper JCW element. Basically, there are more changes on the rear, but in the side, this itself makes a lot of difference. Rear is also furnished with JCW elements. First of all, this roof spoiler with this bent look more sportier. Blacked out connector between the taillight and JCW branding is there. Mini logo is blacked out. Again, coming onto the bumper, diffuser-like elements. It's not diffuser. Diffuser-like elements are there. And there is a single exhaust in the center, which some of the people, as you know, trolled it in a different way, but I don't want to be unparliamentary here. Anyway, placing the exhaust fender is good, but it would have been a dual exhaust, which would have make it more sportier and attractive. Anyhow, there is difference on the JCW compared to the regular Mini. How do you find it altogether? Let me know on the comments. As always in Mini, there's a boot which is small, but it will be good for your couples weekend luggages. It's not meant to be for a family. Of course, you can have kids, but then you shouldn't carry a lot of clothes. You can accommodate around 250 liter of boot space. This is actually for Mini, that's what they meant for. One carry bag and some smaller bags. Interior also you can see JCW elements. First of all, on the seat there's a mix of fabric and leather. On the fabric there is JCW logo, and that also given a good graphics of red and spread it out in a different way. On the dashboard there was a fabric treatment given, which is again enhanced with the JCW graphics. And the most interesting thing is the 2-spoke steering has made into 3-spoke just with a fabric element, which is again a thoughtful thing, which is again looking good. And with the new Mini, the infotainment system, the screen was a round platter, which is as shown in earlier episode also. What I can say is that useful space is the center portion, so that all screen is not used when you're using your Apple CarPlay or Android Auto. Rest of the things remain same. The switches over here, which the gear selection, engine start and stop button, and different mode button. And there is one volume control also. Other than that, all the controls are here. AC, headlight, all functions are here. Just there is a switch on button over here on the lever. Rest, if you want to select park light or anything, you have to depend on the screen, which is not a great thing. Another thing is the AC. Whenever using the AC, if you want to reduce temperature, that you can do on the sidebar. Otherwise, if you want to increase the fan speed or decrease it, you have to do on the screen. So the attention is gone to the screen a lot. In this car, there is no head-up display. Basically, the conventional head-up display which came in Mini is also provided, but it provides only minimum details. Another thing is that when you select different driving modes, so I'll go for the go-kart. Woohoo! That is some graphic elements and voice control is given, and on some other mode you can see some other elements like the green. So that is very very simple way. Core is different sound. This kind of involvement is given on the graphics and the infotainment system, but it's only a element which is attractive when it's new, but when you get used to, I don't think you will either bother. It's a Harman sound system, which is also pretty good, and there's no sunroof as usual, and that is not required. The space over here, cup holder, and even the door pad space is good. Seating is good for 2 adults and 2 kids, but in case if you have friends who are not that tall, you can accommodate in the rear seat also. But this JCW always is meant for driving trip. Let's check out that.
That's the 0 to 100 with the boost mode, which can be used with this paddle shifter on the left. That was kick-ass. There's a fun element of Mini Cooper JCW. Normally you don't get to drive like this always, but whenever you get a chance, power is on your call. All the horses inside the engines will wake and push you like this. Wheel spins. So there is not much difference actually in the power output with the regular Mini Cooper. This time it's around 20 some HPs and around again 20 some Nm of torque. But what makes JCW different is the dynamics and the styling part, plus some of these elements. Man. The car is full on control with you. Not a small car anymore, it's considerably bigger, and still you get a control over your car. That's what I'm feeling. But gone are the days of go-karting thing in the Mini, because those Mini was so small, and with the new Mini it has grown up in every generation. What you get is a sporty character for a hatchback or maybe a lifestyle hatchback, and that is very usable. That's what highlighted on this car. If it's too much powerful, it is not practical, because these cars are considered most as a city commute, as a second or third car, especially in these type of market. And those who are using this as a first car, then they will be mostly young guys who started earning well and they are stable and they wanted to do their own lifestyle events. In moment they want to meet people with their interests. So these type of elements are the highlight of Mini customers. Those can be accomplished with the present Mini Cooper JCW. On the flip side is that suspension is a bit hard, so you'll get to feel the road. Every potholes and cracks, even the markers are known well. Seat are good, comfortable, but slightly on the harder edge. The third thing is realizes it's not compact anymore. It is a sizable car, but nowadays people need space and comfort. I don't think most of them are ready to compromise on comfort. So that way, that is something which is accepted. Braking are very strong. It's on your call. You don't have to worry about stopping all the horses. Steering is precise. That's something again excited me. But you will feel that heavy side of it, which is good for most of the drivers who are enthusiastic, need a heavier steering. Other things are the ADAS features, which if you switch on, works perfectly. Having said all this, I think people who buy a Mini Cooper, especially a JCW, will be looking on few elements which are mostly aesthetic, fun and practical. Those purposes are served perfectly, and this will be a car for those who want to enjoy every bit of their life in style and statement. I was driving this Mini Cooper JCW for the last 4 days, and It was very practical for me, especially when you're in a busy time and while you're parking in some tight situation. So, on a practical note, when I'm alone, this could be one of my picks. If you're in that category, please do visit the next showroom. Take your test drive and make your verdict. Thank you for watching Flywheel. I'm Hani Musthafa. If you like this video, please like and share with your friends. And if you're yet to subscribe to our channel, please do subscribe and click that bell button so that you will get all the updates as soon as we upload the video. It's fun to drive. Until we meet next, have a safe journey and enjoy wheeling.